All right. Welcome on in. Peace and greetings. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Hi, Taylor. You are first in the building. Welcome on in, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day for everyone who celebrates Valentine's Day. Mega Miss Little is in the building. Jolie is here. Welcome on in. I am true to me. Alchemy. Welcome in. Can't see the rest of your name, but welcome in. And also let me know where you're tuning in from. Glennis is representing Trinidad. Welcome on in. Oh my goodness. Happy Valentine's Day. Yeah. Yeah. How are we all feeling? Thank you. I sound great. Well, good. Good to see you. Wow. How are you all feeling? How are you all doing? My goodness. It's Friday. It's Venus Day. So technically, every Friday is really sort of a touch. Wouldn't we agree? With Valentine's Day, I got to get myself together here. But welcome on in. Let me know if this is your very first time tuning in. We're going to get started here. Well, I don't even want to say that. We're started already. We're started already. Thank you. I sound great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Donna. Monique, welcome in. The ATL is checking in. Uh, Divine Diva is in the building. Obaya is here. Welcome on in. Yeah, happy Venus Day. Happy Venus Day. This is what I call Love Galore Day. Love Galore Day. And boy, is it a Love Galore Day. I trust that you all had a beautiful day today. You were able to get out and see a little bit of the moon, catch a little bit of that moon energy that's going on, that's happening. Dimitri said, Happy Venus, Valentine's Day, lovers. Welcome on in. Miss Rich says, In the house. Hey, family, Ms.Blue, happy love day. Yeah, happy love day to you all. Happy love day to you all. I'm going to be doing something I don't think I've done before. If I've done it, it's been such a long time. But I'm going to be giving love readings for everyone. Welcome in, Goddess Rainwater is here. Wow. Dimitri said, Miss Blue, I literally just thought of you before you came on, and here you are. Don't you love it when you know your magic? Yeah. Well, welcome on in. Let's get those likes up so the soul family can find us, know that I'm live. I did post a notification. I sent out some notifications, but didn't do too much. Didn't do too much. How we feeling? How are we feeling? We got a lot of things that are happening in the cosmic sky. Macy, Nicole, and company, welcome on in. Been a while, Miss Blue. Good to hear your voice. Good to have you here. Eric Jones is in the building. Eric said, I would like a reading. Well, we're all getting readings tonight, you know, you know. But happy Valentine's Day. Let me know when where you're checking in from. Uh Feeling full. You're full. That's good. Quan says feeling full. That's really, really good. Really, really good. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Can you guys believe we're almost at the end of February? In a moment, we will be in March, April, May, June, July, August, September. My goodness, we will be counting it down. Like it literally will be counting itself down. Welcome on in. Brittany Vibes is in the building. Hung out with Brittany Vibes and the crew and Cosmic Connections. It was so much fun. Till this morning, good to see you. Shaquan is in the building representing Indianapolis. Who's got snow? Wherever you are in the world, who's dealing with some snow? A lot of snow that's going on right now. Cuckoo Clan. Maybe I'm not saying that name right, but it's beautiful. Says, hey, Ms.Blue and everyone. Cleveland, Asia still says, hi from Cleveland, Ohio. Ron C is here and says, happy Valentine's Day, Ms.Blue, checking in from Toronto. Welcome in. Ooh, y'all got a lot going on up there in Canada. It's a whole lot of going on up there in Canada. But welcome on in. Journey is here. Greetings, Journey. Journey says, we got more snow tonight. That's a lot of inches of snow. Macy said Baltimore snowed in Baltimore this week. You got lots of snow, Roy C says, checking in from Toronto. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's here and there. Shaquan says we're supposed to get more. Toshisha Tasha Mack. Listen, name is beautiful, sis. Don't want to mess it up. She says, greetings, greetings, welcome on in. She says, welcome in from Greensboro, North Carolina, a beautiful city. Greensboro is a beautiful, beautiful city. And of course, Brittany Vise is checking in from one of my favorite places in the world, Durham, North Carolina. Yeah. Queenie is here. Welcome in, Queenie. Kicking it in the kitchen with Queenie. Welcome in. Tramel is in the house. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, I am Ms.Blue, the Soulful Oracle. If this is your very first time here, let me be the first to say welcome. Welcome, and thank you so much for joining me live here tonight. So, we're going to do a couple of things here tonight. I want to share some stuff with you guys. I'm going to wait a little bit until everyone sort of kind of gets themselves situated and come on in. I am Infinite Being is representing Clearwater, Florida. Isn't that where the sweepstakes come out of? Clearwater, Florida. I just kind of remember Clearwater, Florida is where all the sweepstakes were from. Like, when they used to send the sweepstakes out or in the back of the magazines and stuff. Clearwater, Florida is like one of those names that was known for when you win the sweepstakes, which we can talk about that if you want. Priestess Melanie is in the building. Welcome on in. Shamiria is here from Indianapolis. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. York PA is in the building from Nidos Zen. I don't know how to say it. I don't want to mess it up. But welcome on in. Welcome in to everyone. By the way, happy Born Day to everyone who's celebrating a Born Day. If you are celebrating a Born Day today, happy Born Day to you. And for everyone, all of the Aquarius who are celebrating a Born Day during the month of February, as well as the Pisces who will be celebrating their Born Day during the month of February, happy Born Day. We have Arkansas in the building. Welcome on in, Arkansas. Arkansas is in the building. Khalees Grant is in the building, says peace, Ms.Blue. Brittany Vise says, yes, I love Clearwater, Florida. I went there when I went to Tampa. Beautiful. I've never been to Clearwater, Florida, but I remember that name was associated that had everything to do with winning the sweepstakes. Somebody help me out if you remember that. King Luminaire Productions is in the building. Gratitude 33 times. Please, please, please. Huh? That's how you come in the building? What are you begging for? What are you begging for? You don't need to beg for anything. I'm not sure what that even means, King. I don't even know what you're talking about, King. So I have no clue. I have no clue. So, but yes, welcome on in, Erica Dawson. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Welcome in, Black Gold. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know. Help a sister out. I have no clue what you're talking about. And why would you even say that here? I'm really not sure. But yeah, but love to you and welcome on in, King. Good to have you. Contour, welcome on in. Yes, Brittany Vibes, Publishers Clearinghouse. Thank you. I could not think of that for nothing. Miss Jasper Music. Good to see you, Miss Jasper Music. Good to have you here. Good to see you in the building. Welcome in. Do we have any first timers here? If this is your first time tuning in and you're listening, feel free to come on over. Make sure you click that like button as well and subscribe also. Butterfly AD. It is your birthday today. Well, happy born day, Butterfly AD. You are born on February the 14th, born on Valentine's Day. How beautiful is that? And happy born day to you. Yeah, the Valentine's Day babies. Yeah, that's a serious vibration there for a born day. Yeah, yeah. So listen, I want to talk about a couple of things. Number one, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers who've come over to the channel, and so many of you guys have been able to find the channel due to some recent changings that I've made on the channel. It's kind of making it more visible, as well as you all are passing it on and sharing it. And so I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to each and every single one of you for doing that as well. So here's what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be doing some love readings, but I want to talk a little bit about the energy. And I also want to give you all an invitation. And so you all can feel free to join me. And for those of you who are on my email list, my text list, you'll get another invitation. But if you're listening to this, in honor of this Love Galore weekend, because that's what I'm calling it, a Love Galore weekend, in honor of this Love Galore weekend, I am having a poetry night, an open mic and poetry night tomorrow. And I'm doing it exclusively over on the Needle app. So, before I get into that and talk about the Needle app and what it is, I want to talk about some of the things that why I feel this is important. One, it's going to be so much fun. And for those of you who remember my Mojo Magic days from back in the days, it's sort of giving a nod to that and sort of reminiscent of the Mojo Magic energy, because we're also going to do a little bit of psychic training as well too. It's going to be a lot of fun. And so we also will be doing live poetry as well. So you can have your own poetry that you want to write and you want to put out. Definitely want you to do that, as well as those of you who have your own poetry that you have already that you would love to share. Love to have you come and perform that poetry live, like perform it live for us. And then we'll have a couple of exercises that we'll go into, and you'll get a chance to write some poetry down and you'll be able to come. Now, I want to explain to you a little bit about the Needle app and what you're going to do. And I'm going to leave the directions here. So you'll be able to download the app and you'll be able to kind of prepare yourself and come over as well. There's been some changes over there. And for those of you who have already been on Needle and perhaps maybe experienced a little bit of delay or had a little bit of things going on, but what actually was going on is that so many people were attempting to get into the show. It literally was almost crashing, crashing my little program there. But no worries, that has been resolved. And so one of the things that what you're going to do is I'm going to give you the cosmic directions if you want to come over. and join me tomorrow. Tomorrow, it's going to be at 9 p.m. Uh, Eastern Standard Time. Yes, Jennifer. So that was what was going on, and some other things that they were able to reassess. But I want you to know that just like with any of these platforms, when you're working with your phone and your device, it's important that you keep those things updated and make sure you have those things right. But I want us to get there because I want everyone who wants to be able to come and listen, because we're going to have a lot of fun. I have a lot of things planned for us to do over there, for us to have a good time. I'm going to put the link in the room. Now, once you download the Needle app, you'll go to this page. That is not just the page that you're going to, that is my personal magical landing space. You can listen from that magical landing space. It is like coming into the psychic lounge in that landing space. So you will see a picture of me, you will see Needle there, and up in the top corner, you will see a microphone to unmute. To unmute. If you unmute that when I am live, you will not only be able to hear what's going on, but you will also be able to visually see what's going on. You'll be able to visually see the chat and everything that's going on because it will be sort of transcript right there. Divinely Scribe says, I remember when you used to break Blog Talk too. Yes, we broke Blog Talk, and so this still is going on. What a beautiful problem to have, right? For us to all solve. So you'll be able to listen from there. There's going to be certain prompts that I'm going to do to tell you when it's time for you to come in and to call and speak to me. That's not going to happen right away, but I will let you know. And we're going to come through, because there will be a certain way that you will call in, and you will know because you're going to hear your own personal cosmic call. And that's going to be the way that you're going to be able to come through and get there. Now, so I want you to join me. I want you to download the app if you want to download the app. Once you download that app, you can actually search for me. I want to give you some detailed instructions so it makes it a little easier for you to be able to do it. Now, it is pronounced needle, like finding a needle in a haystack, and you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this event because this is going to be like a needle in a haystack. You're going to want to find needle and download it, right? So once you do that, I'm going to give you the cosmic corrections. And once you click the link, because I'm doing it now, I actually have my phone here. I don't know why my phone be coming through all dirty for me. You will see at the bottom where it says get alerts. Get alerts. And I want you to put your phone number in there. Put your phone number in there. And it says enter your number to get a reminder when they go on air, talking about me. So once you enter your phone number in there, straight to your phone, you're going to get an alert when I go live. And you will know exactly when I'm going to go live. So you'll know how to come over and join me on the Needle app. You'll download the app. After you download the app, what is going to be so powerful about this is that anyone can listen instantly through my link. You can click that link, and once I'm live, you can listen right there. You don't have to do anything else. Nothing else is required from you. You can listen. It's easy. It's easy peasy. You know how they say easy peasy. No download is required. You don't have to download anything. You can listen right there. Listen right there, right? Now, if you're calling in or commenting and you already have the Needle app, here's what I want you to do, and I need you to do before the show. I need you to get this week's update because they did a whole integration on the Needle app, and there's an upgrade in there, and you're going to want to put that upgrade in there before tomorrow night, right? And you want to do this before the show because this is going to help us ride these cosmic waves nice and smooth. Now, once the doors open, you're going to stay present, and I'm going to guide you on when to call in and how to flow with the energy of the night because it's going to be a lot of things we have planned and it's all going to be fun. So invite your friends, give them the instructions, invite more of the soul family, all of that because we're just going to have a good time. I'm looking forward to lots of laughter, lots of games, lots of things that we're going to play, even prizes and things I'm going to give away. Like we're just going to have a good time with the soul family coming together. And when you're ready to share your poetry, to listen, or just vibe into the magic, you will be able to come and you'll be able to do that. So, mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. So if you're the first and you're ready to know, then all you have to do is sign up for the alerts. Go to my personal URL and you will be able to get a text message and listen in. I really want to make this something very unforgettable. Yes, in the past, it might have glitched for you. There was some things going on, but I want you all to understand this is a work in progress. How many people here have been a work in progress or tried something new and had to kind of work through the kinks and work through? So that's why I'm telling you all of this information now, because maybe there was some things and there was many different factors of why things were happening. And so this is why I'm giving you all heads up what to do now. If you've downloaded the app, you need to re-download it. And this is for Android and Apple alike, whether it's coming from the Google store or the Apple store. There's a lot of things that have been fixed. There's a lot of things that have been adjusted. So I want you to have that forward thinking. If you want to be there, I want you to come. If you had problems before, put that to the past. Let's keep moving forward. How many times in life at first you don't succeed, then you dust yourself off and you try again and you do it again. And that's what we're going to do. I really enjoy the space over there. I enjoy the I am I am for sure. I signed up for the text through the reminder. Make sure you also go to the store where you downloaded the app and you will see there is an upgrade version of that app. That is most important that you do that. You have to go back and get the updated version. Please do that because that's going to help everything run smooth. If you just leave it the way it is, then you haven't received the upgraded version of the app. And so they still are in a growth phase, even though there's some parts of Needle that they have done that is fantastic and working wonderful. There are some new components, and coming on here live like this is a part of that new component that is being integrated. And so there will be upgrades from time to time. So I need you all to upgrade that app. And once you upgrade it, then we're going to be able to do it. All right. Well, we got that. How we feeling? Welcome on in. You got the juice 918. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see everyone who has joined us here live. So now this is what we're going to do. I signed up now. I can hardly wait to perform. I've been writing since a child, and I recently told myself I'm going to start doing live shows this year. Woohoo, Shanana. Listen, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. This is absolutely perfect. And this is the time, this energy really for this whole week. You know, Valentine's Day, if you know a portion of the perceived history of Valentine's Day, because that's only a fraction, the portion of the perceived Valentine's Day. If you know the real story, but yeah, but actually it is this year, not that it has never, but this year, Valentine's Day is bringing in beautiful energy of love. Beautiful energy of love. How many people feel that? Did you feel that energy sort of cross over? When you were waking up this morning, like in the early hours of waking up, did you feel that energy just sort of come in? Not because of Valentine's Day, but just energetically. I want us to get better at tapping into the frequencies and energies, because they're always available to us. And there's times where that energy is extra heavy. I want to say welcome to Gotti in the building. Good to see you, Gotti. But that energy is here. I'm going to pull some numerology cards so you all can see. We're going to pull some numerology cards because I want to get to the readings. So we're not going to do that. But look at this. 606, the vibe of gratitude. 606, the vibe of gratitude. It says, be open to receive. So we want to do this. We want to do this. 606, the vibe of gratitude. Be open to receive. Are you open to receive? And I want you to think about that energy of 6-6. The energy of 6 is all about family. It's all about unity. It's all about coming together. It really is the structure foundation of the family. And if you think about it, you know, in the world that we living in today, it's a lot of that structure of the family that has been disrupted. You know, one of the reasons they want you to fear that number 6-6, because that number itself speaks to the family structure, the family unity. And family is how you define it. Family is how you perceive that to be in your heart. You all are part of my family. Yeah, we call each other soul family, but family is there. And so what does family do? They support one another. They nurture one another. They're there for each other. They are, you know, together with each other. This all has energy of the family. It's a time of gratitude, of being grateful, of being so grateful for your connections, your inner workings, you know, of your loved ones, of your relationships. You know, that number 6 really speaks to relationships as well, too. You know, it's also about giving birth to new ideas and new levels of understanding what the family is and how the family comes together. You understand? If you look at the number 6 itself, Sheila is in the building. Welcome on in. That 6 in itself looks like a pregnant woman. Look at that. You see the belly right there carrying the baby. You see that? So that looks like a pregnant woman standing to the side, giving birth. What are you about to give birth to? What are you about to give birth to? Is there something right now that you are holding deep within your spirit? Are you holding deep within the matrix? And the matrix, really, because they talk about the matrix, is really a very ancient word, and it goes back even further than the Bible. When you do the translation of matrix, we're talking about the womb. We're talking about the cosmic womb. That's what the matrix is. Hence the reason the pretty matrix, which you all will be hearing more about. I will be sharing how the pretty matrix came about and what do I mean when I say the pretty matrix, you know? But we have been programmed to only see that word matrix in one dimension, in one understanding, not even realizing we are talking about the cosmic womb, right? This is where things are birthed into. This is the reality and the perception of how things are birthed into the pretty matrix that is here. So I want you all to think about that. So 606, anytime you see 6, when you see that number 0, it is given strength to power, and really strength to power of whatever it is infused with. And that 0 in itself is really speaking to the wholeness of what you're speaking about, of what energy is in front of you and what energy is behind you. It also is a protection. When you see the 0, it is an element of protection, an element of elevation and protection. You understand? It is a protection element. So 0 is a frequency. It is strength to power, and whatever you infuse it into and whatever it is connected to, it is strength to power that is there. So now we're going to go on to the next card, and wow, we got a theme here going. 1919 19, right? 1919, the vibe of clarity. And boy, could we use some clarity in a 9 universal year. So, a vibe of clarity. This is what we're talking about for this weekend, this vibe of clarity. My goodness, clarity. Clarity. We're looking at clarity. We have that energy of 1, right? 1 is the knower. 1 is instant manifestation. When you're talking about 1, we're talking about instant, something that's happening instantly, that instant manifestation. 1 also puts you in a position where you want to take action. Take action. You want to move. You want to take action. The number 9 is there for universal love, universal understanding. You understand that 9, it is a completion, but it's also an instant beginning, an instant beginning. So when you see that 9 vibration, like we're in a 9 year right now, instant endings and instant beginning. If you look over the course, since we really crossed over the threshold, how many things have you ended and started something different or elevated to the next level of something that you're using or something you're doing or a connection to someone you had? You know, and right now, this is what we're all seeking in our relationships. We're seeking clarity. Where do I belong? Right? So, this 1919, 1919, we're looking at everything in between. Where do I belong? Where do I belong? You understand? Do I belong in this house? Do I belong on this job? Do I belong in this friendship? Do I belong with this soul group? Where do I belong? And what am I starting over again? Where am I starting over again at? And where am I ending things at? So this is here for the vibe of clarity. And it says, keep a pure heart, a clear mind to create your reality. This is creating a reality, creating reality. Yes, you can change your soul group. We're independent agents. You can change anything. You can change your family. You can change your soul group. You can change it all. You can change it all. That is the beauty of it. But we are seeking this vibe of clarity, of trying to, and trying is not a word I use often, but sometimes it feels like we're in that state of trying. But this is really you moving to a state of clarity, of getting to clarity, of clarity. You understand? Because we are all independent agents here. all independent agents. And so the next card, look at this, 8-8. We love this right here. The vibe of limitless. Limitless. There is no limits. Some of you were just asking the question. There is no limit. What limit? Limit where? There is no limit. You know, the Super Bowl just went down in New Orleans, home of who? Master P, No Limit Soldier. He taught us there is no limits. And I remember when I got to interview him, and one of the things I asked Master P to say was shananana. Anyway, that's a whole nother story for another day. But anyway, the vibe of limitless. There is no limit. You are a no limit soldier, right? As Sade say, a soldier of love. There is no limits. There is no limit to what you can do, to what you can be, to what you can achieve, and also to what is possible. Somebody say it. There is no limits for me. There's no limit on what I can do. But we also understand that where there is no limit, there is an opportunity for over consumption, addictions, bad habits, because there's a lot of responsibility when you get put into a place where you ain't got a limit. You know how people say you ain't got no chill, no chill, no chill. You ain't got no chill. You just out here wilding, crashing out. No chill. So you're going to see a lot of this, especially with this energy. You know, we got a lot of activity happening in the zodiac sign of Pisces. Of Pisces. I want you to understand that water sign and think about it. When you're in the ocean, when you're in the water, there is no limit. You can't feel the borders. If you've ever went swimming in the ocean or the sea, you can't feel the bottom. You can't touch the top. You're often not able to touch the sides. There is no limit to where you are. So this is about having healthy boundaries with yourself. You've been crashing out, Taylor. I'm telling you, this is crash out, Taylor time. It's time when people will feel themselves falling back into addictions, bad habits, all kinds of things. But be reminded, if you tap into spiritual laws and you understand the spiritual laws that you are operating within your own life, then you can still have no limits. You still can climb to new heights. And you can do that in a way that is elevating to your soul. Whenever you see this number 8 and you see 8, we are talking about the dance of abundance. We're talking about the dance of wealth, the dance of health, the dance of rising to the top. This is what we're talking about. That 8 vibration is going to put you on a frequency of abundance, right? That is the higher end of it, because there is no limits to what you can achieve. There is no limit of what you can receive. Remember that. No limit to what you can achieve and no limit on what you can receive. Erica says 8-8 is my born year. All right. Now, I was in the Akashic Records this week and I wanted to kind of take a look and see what past lives are coming up. We're going to get ready to dive into the love reading, but I want you all to think about this, because these are going to be some hot topics that are coming up, not just now, but really over the course of the next couple of months. And they have everything to do with past lives that are coming online. And there are some key points here. I want you to make sure that you're paying very close attention to your dreams. Our dreams are very cryptid. I've been speaking with a lot of the soul family. Many of you are going through initiations, which I talked about in my 2025 predictions video that you will be having this year. And so you're getting a lot of initiations into your spiritual understanding of yourself and your life through your dreams, right? And you'll know that. You're not always going to be in the classroom, but you may be in the classroom, you may be in at an event, and you may be people that are there. And I want you to think about it this way. I want you to sit down with a journal and write some things down. Some of you may be having some pretty disturbing dreams. Two things are happening. A lot of the dreams are blurred with illusion. Most of these dreams are not going to be prophetic dreams. You will know the difference between a prophetic dream and between a dream that is symbolism. And I want you to know, because I just seen Maria just wrote, I forgot what gunshots in a dream meant. It depends, because what gunshots in a dream may mean to you can be something completely different to me and to someone else. But I want you to take a look at it this way. I want you to think about what's happening in the dream. And I want to take you back to what we understand this universal year of the number 9 to mean, even as we get this vibe of 1919 for this weekend. That means that there is something that has to end. If you have a dream and someone is shot in the dream, whether it's you in the dream, because remember, all levels of the dream is you. This is a part of what we understood from Inception, the movie Inception. And it's really about breaking down the astral realm and understanding dreams. But you will always benefit if you're attempting to decode your dream, is if you look at everything happening in the dream, every character in the dream, whether you know the person or not, as you, as a part of your consciousness, because your dreams itself is helping you to work through and navigate your life. A lot of you are being told to end something, to get rid of something, to final something off, to unalive something energetically in your life, in your life. And that may come through in your dream as a very heavy energy. It could be gunshots. It could be you falling. It could be something happening to you, because it's telling you the way that you're thinking, the way that you're running your energy, the way that you're processing things. You can no longer do that if you want to continue to evolve and move forward. It's going to hold you back. It's having you to level up in life and to do what you need to do. Is it extra help and support that you need? Is it some sort of therapy that you need? If it's something else that you need to get a deeper understanding of, if you need to really buckle down and start focusing on the things that you want to happen. But I want to take a step back, because what's even more important than that, what are you falling asleep to? This is so important. What's on your mind? What are you feeling? What kind of thoughts are you thinking? Because all of this is going to impact your dream. Mhm. 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 You understand? Making sure. And a lot of you in your dreams, it's showing you your waking state. And I hear you. You have a lot of fear. You carry a lot of fear in your body. You carry a lot of fear in your mind. And you're being called to get out of this fear. You have to figure this out. We spend so much time worrying about things that are not going to happen. I guarantee you 90%, more than 90% of your dreams are not prophetic. They're not prophetic dreams. They are dreams to help you understand how to navigate your life. And if you're carrying a lot of fear, then it's going to be symbolic in your dreams. You're always going to have something coming after you, something trying to harm you, something trying to get you. This is the mind trying to help you work through your fears. So you have to make sure that you become a great guide to yourself, a great teacher to yourself. What are you listening to? What kind of thoughts are you entertaining? What are you watching on the internet? What does your timeline look like? When you doze off in your mind, what kind of things are you thinking about? And do you consider yourself to be a kind person? Is that your first thought? Is that your first thought about yourself? And how safe do you feel in your body? And how safe do you feel in your mind? There are levels of consciousness on this planet that is ingrained with fear. And they want you to think that there's no way out and no way you can go. But you just raise your vibration and you will see that there's a whole nother level of consciousness on this planet that is free from this fear. Not that it doesn't exist, but you don't have to energetically be living in something that is not real. This is why we say fear is not real. It's not real. It's not real. It's not real. It's false evidence appearing real. Because I guarantee you, if it was time for you to get activated, your ass would get activated and you wouldn't be thinking about fear. You wouldn't be thinking, you wouldn't even have time to be afraid and be scared. I'm not talking about a real threat that's in front of your face. I'm talking about spending most of our days and our nights and our times ingrained in fear and being okay with that. But I'm okay if that's your comfort zone, because for most people on the planet, they are so comfortable with being in that state that when you try to push them to a higher vibration, they resist because they're so used to living in fear. Now we can't say turn the TV off. Now we got to say is cut that damn internet off. Get off your phone. We got to say that. And then for some people, we got to tell you what I've been telling you, get out of your mind, because this is the problem, because this is where the false matrix lives. It lives in your mind. Get out of your mind. Figure out something to do. Get a hobby. Find something that brings you joy, that uplifts your spirit, and focus on that. These tools and techniques that I've been teaching for years, over 15, 19 years. They seem so simple, but guess what? It's really advanced spiritual techniques. That's why most people can't do it or they can't sustain it for a long time. This is why I constantly tell all of us there is no days off when it comes to loving you, loving you, loving you. And we like to embellish that fear. We like to hold on to it. Imagine if we were holding on to a powerful, beautiful thought and we was spreading that all over the place. We was asking questions about those thoughts, those dreams of ourselves, and we see ourselves and our lives in a different way. Imagine if we were romanticizing that about our lives. What would make a difference? What would make a difference? What would truly make a difference? Welcome on in to Lola Falana, Sky Blue, everyone who's coming in, Benny, Feng Shui. Welcome on in to everyone who's joining. Mhm. Yeah, these questions you're questioning yourself is a waste of time, Maria. It's a waste of time because you already know the answer to all of those questions. And anytime you keep questioning your mind is not going to be able to figure this out. your mind is not going to be able to figure it out. And that is one of the reasons why mental illness, mental disturbance on the planet is an all-time high, because we are running our mind. We are burning out our minds with all of these questions that the mind cannot answer, because it's not a question for the mind. We have to get into our higher self, our intuitive self. There are some ways to do that. The best way is to distract yourself, drop down in your body, and get out of your mind. Please get out of your mind. So we're going to move on, because I see y'all want to stay in your mind tonight, and we ain't doing mind games. Not tonight. No mind games. So listen. I'm going to give you some indication of some past lives that are coming up at this particular time. Pay attention to your dreams. Where are you? What place you're in? What's happening at this particular time? Think about it, because here's some past lives that are coming online. Number one, it is New York City. This is for individuals who have had a past life in New York City, an early New York City. You see the Statue of Liberty there. And, it's the city that never sleeps. So if a lot of you are having dreams and you're in a city and you can't tell where you are, but it's nighttime and it looks like the city is not sleeping, it looks like it's daytime, chances are this is New York City. And you are here to really integrate your gifts, not your trauma, your gifts from your past lives. So this here is it. New York City, past lives. I love that. The next place is Norway. Look at that. Norway. See the beautiful mountains? I don't know if y'all can see that, if my camera will focus. Another past life that's coming up is Norway here. And so you see the mountains, you see the water, you see this energy. So a lot of past lives from Norway are happening right now. Don't even be surprised if something with Norway doesn't come up. You don't see these as hot spots in the news of things that are happening, that are going on around the world at this time, but this past life in Norway. And so I'm going to go back through and I'm going to talk to you about the different gifts that are coming online from these places. And look at this. This is Budapest. This is a past life where you actually visit Budapest. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if we can get this to focus here. For Budapest there. Look at that. You see the beautiful bridge there. You see the boats. You see the beautiful buildings and everything. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Budapest. And then here is another one. Absolutely love this. This is Barcelona, Spain, which is a beautiful city that has castles and beaches and all kinds of wonderful things. This is another area of past lives. So let's go back through and let's talk. New York City. This right here, past life gift that you're bringing online is telepathic abilities. Your telepathic abilities are coming online very, very strong, very strong. For those who have had that past life coming out of that, I went to college in New York and was supposed to go to Spain for a semester, but COVID happened. Laugh out loud. Oh my goodness. Sounds like, Taylor, you have a past life there. And here's Norway. Look at Norway. This is clairaudience. This is past life coming on for hearing, the energy of hearing. So if you're tapped into that energy of hearing, know that your past life that's coming online for you right now is going to be Norway. It's going to be Norway right here. Norway, Norway. So this is enhancing your clairaudience, your hearing. Let's look at Budapest. Budapest here. This is going to be your clairsentience. This is how you are sensing and feeling things here in Budapest in this energy. And somebody can actually look up and see what altitude is Budapest in. But this is your senses. So if you feel that your energy is very sensitive right now, you're just sensitive to other people's words, sensitive, extra sensitive to your thoughts, just your feelings, your emotions, as well as your sensories, sensitive to taste and food. Big things coming up, particularly when it comes to Budapest. And let's go to Barcelona. This is going to be clairvoyance. This is the site. So if you feel like your clairvoyance is amping up for you, one of the things you can check is do some research on Barcelona, Spain. This will be a past life in this particular time. I thought that would be a fun way for you guys to tap in to your past life. And based on all the readings that I've been doing this week with the visionary sessions of those and those who are doing the Akashic records from the premier files, a lot of these past life energies are stepping forward yet again. We're going to have a lot of pockets of those past lives. When your past life is coming up for you, it is not to reveal a trauma. It's really to help you activate the superpower of what you've already experienced. So really start looking to what area of your life you're feeling that extra level of sensitivity to, because that's going to speak to what is really happening, what you're really feeling, and what's really going on. I want us to kind of start looking at things that are happening in our lives and not just from its detriment, but looking at it from more of an expansive, elevated way. All right. So now, happy Valentine's Day again. I want to say that to everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. I did think I missed it. Someone said that they are new. Please let me know if this is your first time in chat. We want to welcome you. We want to send you so much love. And me, Ms.Blue, the Soulful Oracle, I want to say I'm so glad to have you here. So we're going to get into the love chat, the Valentine's Day weekend, and I'm going to be going through all of the 12 rising signs using Western astrology, right? And my intuitive and psychic abilities kind of mixed in there, giving you a little astro alchemy that's going to be happening in there. So I want you to take notes. Definitely listen for your rising sign, because this is where you're going to be able to most of the information out of it for your rising sign, because this is really how you illuminate your avatar um, on the planet at this particular time as well. So you can listen. You can listen for your sun and your moon sign as well. The moon is going to speak to the collective. It's going to speak to your physical body. It's going to talk about your home. And it's also going to be connected to your mood. The moon and your mood is going to be there. The sun sign is there because this is where you get your energy, your vitality. It is what you are choosing to pull this energy through your avatar. So it speaks a lot to your physical attributes as well as your rising sign, but it really speaks through how you're going to be expressing everything you're pulling from within. So we're going to go through that. So now, I want you all to think about this. I know you know it. Love isn't just about romance. It's about self-love. It's about divine love. It's about community love. And it's about abundance in all forms. So when we're talking about love, or at least when I'm speaking about love, I'm not just talking about romance. I'm talking about self-love. That's number one. Divine love, right? Meaning we have a connection to the source. Community love, which is the love that we have here, all the superstars in the building, in the blue room here. And we're talking about abundance. When you are in love, you are abundant. You have no other choice to be, because that vibration sort of brings you to that level of abundance. You understand? So that self love, loving thyself. Now, we're going to start because we're going to go through these 12 rising signs. I've channeled a bit of energy here for you. I'm going to talk about how love is showing up for you this weekend and how you can begin to start breaking this. I'm going to talk about heartbeat moments, and it's a way that you can deeply, deeply connect on an intimate level with your partner, with yourself, and with others. I'm going to talk about that. And I'm going to talk about the sparkly sweetness. Yeah, the sparkly sweetness. You know, one thing that you can do to attract more love and what you can do to attract more abundance, because they go together when you understand them in this way. So, this is a love forecast. And no matter when you're seeing this love forecast, if you feel this energy of love, then you can tap into this magic here. All right. So we're going to start with Aries rising. And this is going to be for Saturday and Sunday, because what we activate here, this is really going to last for the next 6 to 7 months. And I want you all to think about that. So for Aries rising, and I'm looking at my notes if y'all see me looking kind of to the side, your passion is your love language. Where my Aries risings at? What you're passionate about, this is your love language. And you have to speak this very boldly this weekend. It's going to be important that you use your love language, which is what you're passionate about. And you need to speak about that loudly, meaning you need to be unapologetically. You need to be doing that. If it's a hobby, if it's something that you absolutely love, if you absolutely love, going for a walk in nature, you need to speak that loudly. You need to connect with that energy. You need to embrace it. It is your love language. Now, I want you to carry this with you, because I came up and channeled these quotes for you guys. Love is knocking at your door. And so for my Aries risings right now, you got love knocking at your door. Now, if you're in a committed relationship at this particular time, know that your partner is telling you, hey, I want some more time for us to connect on a deeper level. I want us to get to come back to that place where we sort of reminisce and talk about those things that ultimately brought us together, and how we can elevate that to the next phase of our relationship of where we're going. And so this is knocking at your door. The real question for Aries rising, are you too busy with all of these other things that you're ignoring this? You have to bring this energy into balance. You don't want to miss this, Aries. Aries risings, you don't want to miss this. You have to prioritize real connections this weekend. Real connections, authentic connection, those that you love and those that you care about, those that have been there for you. You have to prioritize that, because love is knocking at your door, Aries rising. Please don't be too busy with doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that, that you don't prioritize those real connections, because these real connections are what is going to help carry you through these next couple of months and even these next couple of years. I want to talk about Aries risings, your heartbeat moment. Write a love letter to yourself or even your partner, even better, expressing your desires. Because see, for Aries, it's hard for you to tell your true desire. Aries don't really want to express their true desire. They want everyone to think that, oh, I just want this and I just want, no, 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 no. Take some time. If you don't want to write it to your partner, write it to yourself. What is your true, authentic desire? What is it? Be unapologetic about it, and express it. It's important with this frequency, with this energy, that you get this out at this time. It will bring you so much clarity, so much freedom to be able to do it. I want to talk about your sparkly sweetness. Wear red, wear gold, because this is going to help you, Aries rising. It's going to help you amplify your attraction as well as your self confidence. You're going to need that extra boost of self confidence. Over the last couple of months, it's kind of been kind of up and down, kind of unsure. There's some things you're thinking about moving away from, pivoting again, not being able to know how things are going to turn out. And so, this red and this gold here is going to allow you an opportunity with the frequency of red, the frequency of gold, to just kind of amplify this attraction to you, and the attraction of your understanding, right? And self confidence. So there you go, Aries rising. Let's go to Taurus rising. Where are my Taurus risings at? So here is your personal mantra for Taurus rising, and I gave them for every single sign. For Aries, your passion is your love language. Speak boldly. And now for Taurus, your mantra, personal mantra: love is a garden, nurture it with patience, and it will bloom in divine timing. In divine timing, Taurus rising. This is so important. I want to kind of give you some spiritual counsel here. Slow down, slow down, slow down, Taurus rising. Slow down. Just trust me on this. Slow down and indulge in sensory pleasure. Yeah. Mhm. Activate those sensors within you. You have to slow down. Recognize the sweetness in life. Is that a beautiful outfit? Is that eating some good food, having dinner and a conversation with a friend? Even if that friend is not in the same place, because for whatever reason, for my Taurus risings, I feel like your strongest connection may not be in close proximity to you at this particular time in your life. And so, no matter where it is, this is why we have technology. You can have a teledate, you can have that, whether even if it's a bestie and you say, hey, let's have dinner together. You cook, I cook. Maybe you to have a creative project you're working on, doing something artsy, craftsy, or just, watching a movie together, or just enjoying yourself if you can't do it. But slow down and really feel your way through. This is where your superpowers are for my Taurus risings. You need to feel, and this is the last thing you want to do right now is feel. But I'm telling you, if you slow down and you get into the more sensual part of you, to where you can feel the tingles, and when you know that something is just kind of glowing inside of you, you know, really getting into that. And even if that means sort of kind of changing your character a little bit, and maybe putting on a particular outfit, doing your hair a certain way, putting on some oils, or, doing something with your body, going to get a full body massage, like that's a beautiful gift for you to just indulge in that sort of pleasure. And even whether you're singled or in a relationship, remember, romance begins with self care. How are you, Taurus rising? How are you taking care of your self care? And what does that pleasure look like from a sensory point of view? Is it your favorite lotion for your skin? Is it, your favorite pair of lingerie or sleepwear? Is it your bedding? Is it the sheets on your bed? Like, you need to get into your self-care. Don't forget that, because that is going to add to your superpowers. Let's talk about your heartbeat moment. Mm, chef's kiss. I can't say that better than this weekend. Find that restaurant, find that place, do some research, or think about that dish that you've always wanted to try. You wanted to cook at home, and either cook or enjoy, go a decadent meal. It doesn't have to be a Michelin star restaurant, but somewhere that you have seen the menu, seen the food, and, maybe it's something exotic. Maybe it's from one of these countries or native to one of these past life places. Um, and and get you a good meal with someone special, like we were talking about. If you can't do that in person, if you can do that in person, do it in person. And even if you decide to go by yourself, go and allow this to happen for you, because this is a activation moment for you, Taurus rising. It will open up so much for you, so much for you. You are at a pivotal moment in your life, in your career. There is something, and as I'm picking this up, and this may be true for some of you Tauruses, that you thought was going to turn out one way and it crumbled. It didn't turn out, or you decided that wasn't going to be your direction you were going to go into. And now you're sort of in that place where you're not 100% sure, where do I go? What direction? How is this going to play out? Use your superpower. And your superpower, this food, is going to be your love spell for this weekend. You will be casting this love spell to yourself. And remember, food for you, Taurus rising, is a love spell when it's used within its balance and with the consciousness of how you're going to use it, right? This is a superpower for you for this weekend. It will bring the abundance. It will amplify your love for yourself and your self love. Now, for your sparkly sweetness, I want you to keep. Mhm, 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 mhm. I want you to I want you to I want you to keep a rose quartz. Keep a rose quartz near you. And let me see, where's my rose quartz? I got my office turned around, so I don't have my rose quartz in front of me, but we all know what a rose quartz crystal look like. And I want you to keep a rose quartz crystal near you, Taurus rising, because this rose quartz crystal is going to help you raise your energy, raise everything to that vibration of love. It's going to help you process those things, those matters of your heart that you have been feeling over the last 6 months from your heart. It's going to help you to magnetize love towards your aura. It's going to help bring love towards you. So if you have a rose quartz crystal, if you are a sister, I would say get a small little rose quartz crystal, a little hack I came up with many, many years ago. Take it and drop it and put it in your bra so it's close to your body. If you are a brother, you can take the rose quartz crystal, get a small one, put it in your sock. You want it to touch your physical body. And so crystals work through a process of entrainment, right? And so it helps our vibration, our energy, our aura know what frequency you want to be vibrating at. Set your intention with your crystal. Keep that rose quartz crystal with you and tap into this magic, Taurus. There are some great, powerful things when it comes to love. Love. And nobody like a Taurus rising, that love energy that is there. And that's what you're going to be nurturing through your self care this week. So, yeah, patience, patience. Love is a garden. Nurture it with patience. Nurture your love with patience because you will be blooming soon here, Taurus rising. It's just in divine time. So there you go. Let's go to Gemini and Gemini rising. Let's go to Gemini risings. Where is my Gemini risings at? Where are you at, Gemini rising? Hmm. Gemini risings, where you at? Gemini risings, where you at? There you are. Gemini risings, there you are. Geocosmic Valentine. I love that. Odell. Okay, so let's go to Gemini risings. So here is your personal mantra for this weekend, Gemini rising. Your personal mantra for this weekend. The love you seek. Mm, I want you to think about this. The love you seek is woven in the words you share. The words you seek, the love you seek, excuse me, can't read my own writing. The love you seek is woven in the words that you share. Gemini, Gemini risings, very mindful in the words that you share. You share with others, the conversations you're having with yourself, because the love that you seek, you need to find a way to put that in the words that you're sharing out into the world. You need to find a way to put that into how you're speaking to yourself. This is where you need to be able to put this energy. Welcome on in, Ashley. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, let me give you some spiritual counsel here. Gemini rising. The conversations that you're having can spark. Listen, if you're not in a romantic situation, if you do not have that special, what they call them, person, this could spark unexpected romance for you. Just by you, Gemini rising, being your authentic self and the way that you just express that out into the world. These conversations that you're having, it's going to unlock the spark of deep understanding. Deep understanding. So, one of the things, especially this weekend, please stay open for meaningful dialogue, not just chit chat, not, I want to see how much I can be slick with my tongue and throw some little sly stuff in. No, 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 no. You want to stay open to conversing in a very meaningful, a very loving way, because this is what you're seeking right now. Probably when I did this reading, probably more than any sign, Gemini risings right now is seeking love, love. Love. What's our boy name? Love. So many people call your name. Yeah, 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 yeah. Music Soul Child. Yes. This is Gemini Rising. They are seeking love at this time. And it's here for you. It's here for you, Gemini Rising. It is here for you, you know? So I want you to think about how you're talking to yourself, first and foremost, how you're conversing with others. Make sure you're weaving the love that you seek in it. Give that love back, but it has to be authentic, it has to be real. You understand? Or Donnie Hathaway, there you go. Love, love, love. That's right. But it has to be real and it has to be authentic love. All right. So now let's talk about your heartbeat moment. Hmm. I want you to try this. This is a little bit of magic here for Gemini rising. Um, Send a spontaneous voice note or a handwritten message or even a letter to someone very close and dear to you. And then you're going to get a chance to activate that word magic, that love magic through that. Someone that's really close and dear to your heart. It could be a voice memo and just send it to them, you know, or a handwritten note. And the reason I say handwritten because it's something about you, Gemini, when you are in the process of thinking and feeling at the same time, you tap in to a frequency that is so life changing in its essence because of how you can cast these words together. And they can be healing, they can be uplifting, they can be loving, not only for the person who receive it, but for you to be able to authentically give that to someone that you cherish and you love in your life. And this weekend, that can set everything in motion for you. If you are a Gemini rising and you are single, ready to mingle, you are open for love, true, authentic love, then I want you to give this a try. To give this not only to yourself, but the people in your life that you love and you care about as well. Yeah. What? Yeah. Do that. Do that. So now, let's talk about your sparkle sweetness. Now, Gemini risings, here's what I want you to do, and this will be over the next night or so. I want you to whisper to the wind and the moon. Yeah, your desires. Write them down on a piece of paper and go outside and whisper it. Whisper it to the wind and to the moon. This is your spell of attraction, of what you truly desire when it comes to love, when it comes to relationship, when it comes to connection. Whisper this out into the moon. Whisper this at night. Try it. Watch. Watch what happens. Watch what happens, Gemini. Just watch Gemini rising and see what happens. Odell said, love, 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 love. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, beautiful. Let's go to Cancer rising. All right, Cancer rising, let me give you your personal mantra. Thank you so much, Healing Pools of Love. Let me give you your personal mantra. Home is where the heart thrives. Make space for love. Cancer rising, you have to make space for love. Where is my Cancer risings at? You are so welcome. Where are my Cancer risings at? Because one thing about it, we know Cancer is that energy, and Cancer is ruled by the moon, and the moon is about the home. It's about nurture. It's about the mother. It's about that love. But Cancer rising, this is where your heart thrives. If you want to be in a loving, healthy relationship, look around, Cancer rising. Have you made room for them? Is there room for them? Have you made space for them? You know, in feng shui, one of the principles is if you're looking to be in a relationship, don't have single pictures of people around. Have a picture of a couple. If you get a painting, you need to get a woman and a man, or however you see your relationship to be for yourself. You need to have a couple represented, not just pictures of you everywhere around, just singular by yourself. Have you made room for that person? Have you scooted over some of your clothes in the closet so there is room for another person to even come and enter into your life? Is there room for that person to show up? You have to make space for love energetically and physically, Cancer rising. And this is an opportunity for you to start looking around and seeing, have I made space in my life for love? If that's what I'm choosing at this time in my life. And if you're already in a committed relationship, Cancer rising, make sure you're making space and you haven't dominated and everything isn't just the expression of you. Are you making space for your loved ones that also is in the space with you? Make space. Make space for your loved ones, right? I'm going to give you some spiritual counsel, and that is emotional intimacy is calling you for Cancer risings. It's, one of the reasons the crab is one of the totems for Cancer. Crabs have that hard shell on the outside, but on the inside, those of you who eat seafood, who eat crab meat, I don't, but for those of you who do, it's that softness on the inside. And on the inside, Cancers are so emotional, emotional. And they use that shell to just sort of hide all of those things away. But on the inside, it's this emotional explosion wanting to happen. And so your spiritual counsel is this emotional intimacy is calling you. It's calling you to let down your walls, let down the hard shell, and to allow love to come in. Are you allowing love to come in, or are you pushing it away? Ask yourself that question. If that's something you're desiring and you're seeking for yourself, is that you want people to embrace you. You want to have love in your life. You want to have intimate relationship with yourself. But are you willing to let down your walls and allow love to come in? Or you're still putting up? So, your spiritual counsel for this weekend is to bring some emotional intimacy into your life, and allow that to happen for you. Allow yourself to let those walls down, let them down, and allow the love to come in. Can you get curious about what it would feel like to be emotionally free, to express your emotions and your thoughts and how you feel, and not be judged by them, not by yourself or by someone who loves and cares for you? Allow that process to happen for yourself, you know? Your heartbeat moment for my Cancer risings. Cuddle up, get you a nice little blanket, a cup of your favorite tea or beverage or whatever you drink, cuddle up with a movie, or reflect on some of your childhood stories, embrace the nostalgia, get back into reminiscing about those things that are so meaningful for you, that sort of just allowed you to be free and to be innocent in it, and just to be able to open yourself up. I want to say thank you to Roy C. for the super chat uh, donation. Roy C. says, love is the message. Absolutely. For this whole weekend. So, Cancer rising, let me give you your sparkle sweetness. Get some fresh flowers and bring them into your home. And some of the flowers that you're bringing into your home, I want the buds. If you get roses, try to get some that the buds have not opened yet. And put them in a vase in your home, sit them on the table. And I want you to sit in front of the flower vase and write down your desires when it comes to love and relationships and intimacy and close people in your life. And I want you to write down your desire for that. What does that look like? What does that feel like for you? And after you wrote it down, I want you to speak your desires to the flowers. I've told this story before, but I'm going to tell you guys this. I used to not like to bring flowers in my house because Baby Blue, my daughter, she sings. And she would sit at the table after she would get out of school and she would sing and talk to the flowers. And by the end of the hour of her doing her homework, all of the roses would bloom wide open. If I brought lilies, the lilies would bloom wide open, and my flowers wouldn't even last because they would go from being closed real tight. And once she started singing, the flowers right in front of her face would start to open up. And if you really want to know Cancer rising, if you're willing to let your guard down and let your walls down and let love come in, and anyone can try this, then I want you to get some flowers and I want you to have them not all the way open, some closed, and sit in front of that flowers and talk and speak just in your natural tone, your natural vibration, and speak that to the flower. And if that flower begins to bloom and open, you have reached that vibration. You can try this with your self love practice. I do it often and get my roses out of my garden during the season when they're still closed. And I will begin to upgrade my self love talk of how I speak to myself, how I talk to myself. And of course, it's an internal process, but I'm doing it external. I'm speaking it to the flowers. And as they begin to open, that's how I know I've reached that vibration because the flowers will begin to start feeling that frequency and they will bloom. Remember, a flower is the highest evolution of a plant. It is when a flower comes face to face with God, the Most High. It's when a flower becomes, it goes from a plant, the seed or a bulb, it goes into a plant and then it becomes a flower. Once it blooms, that is self realization. The flower has reached its Christo, its Christ consciousness, the Sophia. It has risen to the highest point of evolution, of understanding the God power that exists within itself. So when you can talk to a plant, talk to a flower, there's a book that's been out for many, many years. It's called The Secret Life of Plants. It's amazing. If you've never read it, it's a good one to read with yourself. If you have children, to make that a family project to go through and read it because it brings a lot of understanding about frequencies and vibration. But if you want to see your own powers at work, get you a plant, get you a bud that is not fully open, put it in some water and have a conversation there because you will be able to see, where your frequency truly is. It's an amazing exercise. So, Cancer rising, that is going to be your sparkle sweetness for this weekend. And to bring those flowers into your home, right? And speak to them and do that exercise because they carry the frequency of blooming love. And this is what you're blooming yourself into, Cancer rising, emotional intimacy, because this is where your superpower lies. And when you're in a place of fear, of anger, of the past, because Cancer will hold on to the past, right? It will hold on to things. It will really sort of help you to release and finally let go. So emotionally, you can be free. You can be free and intimate with your emotions without them holding you hostage. Yes. So there you go, Cancer rising. I love that for you guys. Let's go to Leo risings. And we just had this Leo full moon. Where are my Leo risings? I want to say PR site. Thank you for the super chat donation. Thank you guys. It's so sweet. Let's go to Leo risings. Ashley, Leo rising here. Yeah. Thank you, Lola Falana. Lola Falana said, it's amazing to listen to that piece of work from Stevie Wonder. And the song has the same name, Secret Lights. Life of Plants. Absolutely. Let's make sure if you guys are here, make sure that you hit that like button and the bell notification so you always know when I'm going to go live and you can come on over and join us. I'm going to remind you guys tomorrow we're going to be having poetry night. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. We're going to go through a couple more signs, but I'm going to tell you how to tune in if you want to participate in poetry night. We're going to have a great time. It's going to be open mic. We're going to be doing some Mojo magic and all kinds of good things. And I want to invite you to come over and join the Soul family. So, Leo risings, let's start out with your mantra. And here we go. You are the sun, and love naturally gravitates towards your warmth. And if anyone knows the Leo rising, you know that love is all around them, probably more than they want it to be at times, but love is always around them. I'm going to give you some spiritual counsel here for this love weekend, this love galore weekend here, Leo rising. Your presence is magnetic right now, and I know you feel it. If you are a Leo rising, I know you know that your presence, when you show up, when you connect, it is people, things, children, animals. You are just drawing things to you at this time. It's so important for this powerful time for Leo risings right now that you express yourself authentically. I say that authentically because Leos, you tend to want to hide. You want to hide a little bit, Leo risings. I don't want you hiding. I want you to express yourself authentically and let people celebrate you. Let admiration follow you. Let it follow you. Be comfortable with it. Be comfortable with that. It's important now for you, especially Leo risings that are single, that are ready to have a relationship. This is time for you to just express yourself. And you'll feel that calling within yourself and how that is. If you're in a relationship, allow that to happen. Allow your partner to tell you how wonderful you are, how great you are. It's some Leo risings right now that there are people in their lives that want to celebrate you, even on this day of Valentine's Day. And you kind of want to pat that down. You kind of want to play that off. No, 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 no. Express yourself authentically. Allow that to come out authentically and let that admiration follow you where you go. Because truly, Leo rising, you are the sun, literally, Leo rising, and your rising sign is rising towards the sun. You were meant to shine. You were meant to shine. You were meant to shine bright. You were meant to be seen, be heard, be felt. You are meant to lead. You are meant to guide. You are meant to have your presence felt. But more importantly, what everyone is really feeling from you and where the attraction is coming from is when you are being your authentic self. Your authentic self. That is your superpower. It's your magic, Leo rising. Allow that to be and allow those to tell you how wonderful you are. Allow those people to tell you how you've changed their life, touched their life, and how they're so grateful for you and they're thankful for you. And, they really, really care about you. Allow that to happen. Do not shy away from it at all. Let's talk about the heartbeat moment for you. If you can. If you can't go outside, it's okay. Open up the windows and dance under the moonlight and celebrate yourself with a self-love ritual through dance, through treating yourself, through doing something that you love and you enjoy. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself through a self-love ritual. Sit down, light a candle, light a white candle, maybe, put on some music and just find your favorite movie, your book, or, do something. Maybe you want to go out and you want to celebrate this moment by buying yourself a little token of something. You don't need to go too crazy, but maybe it's a bracelet, maybe it's a necklace, maybe it's a shirt, or maybe it is some fragrance that you want, something for yourself to remind yourself that you are celebrating you. You're so busy celebrating everyone else, right? You are so busy celebrating everyone else. It's time that you celebrate. And this isn't any kind of celebration because we know Leos can have a big ego, right? We understand, we get it. But I'm not talking about that ego part of you. I'm talking about that authentic part of yourself. And so it's kind of like you hear in the back of your mind, you just, you hear the sparkles every time you are expressing your authentic self and you are aware of it. You are aware that you are expressing your authentic self. You are aware of that. Yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful. So now let's talk about your sparkle sweetness. Compliment a stranger. Hmm. This is a big one for you Leos because Leos, you risings, you're quick to give a critique or not say anything. Compliment a stranger. Compliment someone who's in your inner circle. Give a authentic compliment, not a surface compliment. I'm talking about a real Leo rising compliment, one that will move people from the inside, something that you have processed through your heart with courage and you want to share. Give that to a stranger. Give a stranger or someone that maybe but you haven't, sort of gave that authentic compliment, but really give a compliment to a stranger, to a stranger. Give that to them in an authentic way. And that energy will return to you tenfold, tenfold, Leo rising. Tenfold, that energy will return to you because it's a way for you to kind of move out of the shadow of yourself, even the higher part of yourself sometimes, right? And really help others to shine because you carry so much light, Leo rising. So there you go, Leo rising. There you go. I see a lot of Leo risings. Mega Miss Little says, yes, I love complimenting others. It's so beautiful. Yes, you want to compliment others. You want to do something. It has to be authentic. It has to be from the heart. Compliment others. Yeah. Yeah. Roar it out. I love it. I love it. Let's go to Virgo rising. Hmm. So, Virgo rising, your mantra, Virgo rising, is love flourishes in details. Cherish the small moments. And for the Virgo risings, we know this is a big one. Where are my Virgo risings at? Where is my Virgo risings? Because I know I got some Virgo risings. Superstars in the building. Virgo risings. Yeah. Love flourishes in details. And we know Virgos love details. They love service and they're all about health as well. Cherish the small moments. I know we want to go to the big ones, but just cherish those small moments right now. I'm going to give you some spiritual counsel, Virgo rising. Acts of service become your superpower. Acts of service is your love magnet this weekend. Small, meaningful gestures will create deep impact. You're going to do something so small, but it's a kind act of service. It's a love magnet for you, especially if you're a single Virgo rising. If you're a single Virgo rising, that small little thing, not that big thing, not that over the top thing, but just that little thing, that small little act, meaningful gesture. It could simply be opening a door for someone. It could simply be giving a compliment, an authentic compliment to someone. It could simply be, I notice you didn't have a straw. Here you go. It could be, something simple. It could be hearing someone have a conversation and you give them that tidbit of information, and that could spark a whole romance that opens up to something completely transformative, just transformative. So think about that. And even if you're in a relationship and you have that special person, doing those small acts right there, it's going to make you a magnet for love this weekend. And it will start to come in unexpected places. It may not even come from that small act of service. It could come from someone else, totally, no pun intended, out of the blue, but it can happen for you. It can definitely happen. Yeah, that small act, that small act of service there. Your heartbeat moment for Virgo rising: organize a cozy, intentional space just for you to be in, to connect with yourself. You can call it your self love space, right? Or you can organize this space for you and your loved one. And if you have a bedroom, maybe it's that chair in the corner and you sort of spruce that little area up and you put a blanket there. And maybe that's where you meditate. That's where you spend time with yourself. It might be near a window. If it's you and, your loved ones, maybe there's a space you want to organize to put together. You want an intentional space that is just for connection. No TV, no devices, just you and your loved one or you and yourself, and making that powerful connection to one another where you can express yourself and you can share thoughts and you can have that intimacy together. That's important, Virgo rising. Mhm. Yeah. So let's talk about your sparkle sweetness. Write a gratitude list for love that is already present in your life. Like, where is the love that's already in your life? Write a list of that. Write a gratitude list for all the love you already have in your life. Find it in all of the spaces, all of your connections, all of the things that you do. Write a gratitude list for the love that you already have. And this love here is going to amplify attraction for you. After you write this list, Virgo rising, you're going to fold it up and you're going to slip it in your pillowcase. And I want you to sleep with it in your pillow. Sleep with it for a good 5 days or 5 nights, I should say, in your pillowcase. And then afterwards, you want to read it and put it in a sacred space, but you want to put it in your pillowcase. Write that list and from time to time visit that list of gratitude, this gratitude list for all the love you have in your life. And this is just going to open you up to expand, to know that there's even more love that will come. Remember, love and abundance, attraction, all of these things will begin to amplify itself in your life in a very, very big way. Mhm. All right. Let's go to Libra. Where are my Libra risings at? And I'm doing rising signs, by the way. I know it's taken a minute, but we're almost done. We're almost done. Where is Libra rising? Okay, we got some Libra risings in the building. Here we go. All right, Tremel, Libra risings. Well, Libra risings, let me give you your mantra. Your mantra is love is a dance. Find your rhythm and move in harmony. So important for Libra risings. Love is a dance. Find your rhythm and move in harmony. This is so important when you understand that, especially because we know Libra rising, everything about you has to do with relationships. I'm going to give you your spiritual counsel for the love for this weekend. Romance or romantic energy is strong right now. It's very, very strong, Libra risings. If you're single, this is the time to flirt. Flirt a little bit. Be a little playful. You know, if you are in a committed relationship, Libra rising, rekindle that spark. This is the perfect time to go back and sort of kind of rekindle that spark about how it all happened, how you begin to even come together in the first place and start to make that connection. This is the perfect time to really dive into that energy. But there's a lot of romantic energy that is around Libra rising. It's very strong. Let me know in the comments, Libra risings, can you feel it? Can you feel that this strong romantic energy is here? Now, of course, Libra risings, you are connected with the beautiful Venus herself. And so that element of that energy is always present. But this energy is very potent and very strong at this time. And you can use it as a superpower right now. So flirt playfully, be playful. This is your way of flirting a little bit and flirting with love itself, not a particular person, even though we're not going to rule that out either, but flirting with life, flirt with whatever you're doing, whatever you're focusing on. If you're cooking dinner, begin to flirt with the food and the seasonings and bring that romantic element into everything that you do, from how you dress and what you get up doing in the morning, and your fragrance you're putting on, and if you have to get on your computer, flirt with your computer a little bit, just bring that playful sort of flirty kind of energy, because that energy is really just light energy. It's just light energy. Mhm. And you can do that, brothers or sisters. You want to bring that element, that side of yourself out. You don't want to hide that. It's so powerful right now. Your heartbeat moment right now is plan a small, unexpected surprise for someone special in your life. Do something small, but very unexpected for someone in your life. Ah, that's going to be a game changer, Libra rising. It's something small, it could be, calling up that person in your life that's special and saying, hey, I wanted to invite you out for dinner. Or, hey, I picked up a gift certificate and I just drop it off to them, getting them a card, doing something special. I know that you really, really enjoy, oh, I don't know, this author. So I purchased this book for you, something small you want to do and unexpected for someone special in your life. And that can be a family member, that could even be a child, but it certainly can be a loved one. It could be someone you have an interest in. Maybe it's someone you know and it's a friend, and you know that they're really into, oh, maybe they're into, I don't know, golf, and they like to go to the little putting green, and you buy them a little certificate and say, hey, I just thought about you. I know you like to play golf. Boop, there you go. Or, hey, I realized I know you like fragrances, and I was picking myself up one and I thought about you. Just something really small for someone, unexpected for them, something special. It could be, sending an email to a friend and just out of the blue, no pun intended again, and you just send a nice little gesture or a note or just because. All of these things here is really going to allow you, Libra rising, to just glow in love, glow in that love, not for the sake of craving it, but recognizing that it exists in you and it's always there. And that love for yourself, you will share that love with those that are around you, that you care about, both those family members and intimate relationships, and just people who are special in your life. This is so important for you, Libra risings, at this time, for you to begin to express this and to glow your love that you have for yourself and share that with the world at this time. So let's go on and talk about your sparkly sweetness. Now, you want to get into that Venetian energy, that Venetian glow, and you really want to amplify that. So, you want to wear these pink colors, these pastel colors, any of the colors that we typically think about during Easter. These are the colors you want to work with. You want to wear these colors, you want to have them around you, and you want to put them on, especially that pink. It's just going to amplify your aura and have you glowing even more. Just glowing, Libra rising, because you are in your romantic bag and you will be in this for the next 6 months. Very, very strong at this time. Don't forget to include yourself. And once you can start to move into that love dance, you will understand that that romantic energy is strong within you. Give yourself a dose of it first, and then share the rest with those special people in your life and loved ones. And you will be attracting that love to yourself. Yeah. Yeah. So powerful. So powerful. Libra risings. Priestess Nadra says, "Oh, those are the colors of my next fashion show, and I am working on it tonight." There you go. Beautiful confirmation. Thank you so much. Let's go to Scorpio risings. Where is my Scorpio risings at? I want to say welcome to Random Brand. Good to see you in the building. Tales of Mill. Good to see you in the building. And everyone, welcome on in. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Now, I want to remind you all that tomorrow night, going down at 9:30, we are going to be doing live poetry. And I just want to welcome you all in to join us for live poetry night. I'm going to tell you all how to get in on live poetry night. And for live poetry night, I'm going to be doing it on Needle. Now, what I would love for you all to do, if you've been over on Needle with me, you know it's the new platform where I have been broadcasting at. I want to invite you all. It's going to be open mic. You can come and sing. You can come and do poetry. I'm going to be giving away prizes. What else are we going to do? We're going to do a little Mojo magic. We're going to be working on our multisensory abilities. I want you to download the Needle app. Get the Needle app. Once you get the Needle app, you don't have to download it. So let me be clear. You don't have to download. What you can do is once you go to that page, put your phone number in to get the notifications. You'll be able to get notified once I go live. Once I go live, right? And you can actually listen right there from my custom URL. Yeah, it's going to be where you listen at from the URL, which I call you in real life. You will be in real life wherever you are in your reality. You will be able to listen. Now, for those of you who have already been on Needle with me, do me a favor because there's been lots of upgrades that have been made. There is an update that is available for the app. So before we go live tomorrow, I want you to go back into whether it's Android or whether it's Google, and I want you to upgrade the app, because once you upgrade the app, you'll have the latest version and we can make things run a lot smoother that way. But you don't have to download anything. You can listen to the show. You can actually see the transcripts from the show live. And then I will be giving you the cue about when, if you want to call in, if you want to come over and comment, then that's when you can actually download the app and you can come on the Needle app. But you can do it all right there from the URL. That is my custom personal URL. Thank you for that, Lola. And you'll be able to tap in, needle. You don't want to miss it. It's like needle in a haystack, baby. You're not going to find it nowhere else. We're going to have a great time. I know so many of you are going to be coming over. We're going to be doing some Mojo magic. We're going to have a great time. So if you want to sing, if you want to do some poetry, we'll even be doing some writing prompts where you'll get a chance to work on some poetry live. And that's going to be fun. I want us all, Brittany vibes. I want you to bring the vibes, Brittany vibes. I'm so excited too. I want you all to come and join us over there in the Soul Family. So I want to put the link in the room so you can have it. I'll also put it in the show notes as well too. And for those of you who have you're on my email list, I'm going to be sending you out an email. You'll have that email list as well. But I want us to do some things ahead of time because Needle is not a new platform. They are already doing amazing, wonderful things, but they are bringing new, innovative things to the platform. So I'm truly honored to have been selected as one of those to be able to be showcased on the platform. But we know whenever we're doing something and it's innovative and it's new and it's growing and it's expanding in a very unique way, then there will be times that we need to make adjustments, upgrade, pivot, do a little different things. And so I say all of that to say that, yeah, there will be times that we need to update the app. There's already been a new edition out, whether you have Android or whether you're listening on the computer or whether you're listening through iTunes. You want to go update the app. So even if you've already put your phone number in, please, if you have it downloaded, update the app so you have the most current version, because we're going to work out some things. We had a lot of people crash the show last time, which was beautiful. And so this time we'll be able to bring, some more balance to it. I'm excited. The founder of Needle is incredible. He's an incredible brother, and he has a powerful vision where people can come and they can express themselves live. And you all know how we like to go live. So I'm so here for it. And I'm so grateful that you all will be joining me over on Needle. So yeah, we're going to be doing poetry night and open mic for you to come and having a good time. Going to say welcome to Mr. Dante in the building, as well as Lola Falana here and everyone else who's joining us live here. I am Ms.Blue, the Soulful Oracle, and I'm definitely want to welcome you in. If this is your very first time joining us here live, please do me a favor, or if you haven't been here in a while, let us know. Let us know in chat so we can acknowledge you, welcome you, and celebrate you. Let's continue. Where are we? Scorpio risings. Where are my Scorpio risings at? Scorpio risings, where you at? So, Scorpio rising, I want to give you your mantra. Your mantra, Scorpio rising. So here we go. My goodness. Scorpio risings. Let me give you your mantra. Love is alchemy. No one knows this better than Scorpio risings. Dive deep and you will transform. Dive deep. Oh, Sheila, I love it. Love is alchemy. You have to dive deep and you will transform. I'm going to give you some spiritual consultation, Scorpio risings right now. Your passion is off the Richter scale. Your passion, Scorpio rising, is intensifying right now. And so, whether you're rekindling a flame or attracting a new energy, here's what I want you to do, Scorpio rising. I want you to trust the mystery because right now there's an element of mystery of what's happening right now. Is this someone from your past, Scorpio rising? And you are attempting to rekindle this flame with, or are you attracting something completely new into your life? Trust the mystery of what is happening, of what is unseen to you at this particular time. Trust that mystery because it will unfold itself here over the next couple of months. It will unfold. Now, let's talk about your heartbeat moment, Scorpio rising. And this is your superpower as well. Engage in deep, soulful eye contact. Lock eyes with someone, and you will see that no words will be needed. No words. No words, no words will be needed. No words will need to be spoken. No words will need to be said. Nobody move. Nobody hurt. Lock eyes. Lock eyes on the person. A deep, soulful eye contact is all that's needed. That's it. That's it. That's it. You have someone you're interested in. You have someone that you're attracted to. Lock eyes. And your telepathic abilities will be able to express what is at hand. What is at hand for you right now? Some powerful energy. Now, here's a little trick for my Scorpio risings. If you say, well, I'm in a relationship and Ms.Blue, I done locked eyes. I done locked all the eyes I can lock. I think it's beautiful. But if you're feeling a little down on yourself at this particular time and a little unsure, because it's been a little up and down for Scorpio risings in the last couple of weeks. Quite frankly, it's been that way for all of us, but Scorpio risings have taken it a little deeper than most of us could even begin to ever imagine what it means to go deep within. I want you to do a little bit of mirror work, and I want you to have that deep, soulful, eye, enchanting eye lock with yourself and set the timer and do it for 13 minutes. It's going to take you a little bit. Your eyes may start to run a little bit. And yes, they will be tears, but it will be a powerful way to spark that soul, rekindle that fire, that passion, and connect it with your heart and with your soul. It will purify you. It will transform you. It will elevate you with your self-love, and lock eyes with yourself, Scorpio rising, and do that with yourself. For your sparkly sweetness, light a red candle and set a love intention. So you can do that at the same time. Spend about 1 minute looking at the candle flame and then looking in the mirror and locking eyes. A soul to soul connection, a soul to soul embrace. No words. You will see the words. You will feel the words. You will know the words of your own self-love, and it will come to the surface in a very transformative way. and it will put you into the vibration of love, of a self-love that maybe you only experience with another person, a child, a family, or a loved one. But you will get a chance to experience the height of your own passion within your soul. Yeah. So there you go. There you go, Scorpio risings. Uh-huh. There you go. Yeah. Let us know. Let us know how that goes. It's going to be a beautiful. Let's go to Sagittarius risings. Where's my Sag risings at? Where is my Sag risings at? Wait a minute. Priestess Nadra said, damn Scorpio, stay away from. Ain't getting me pregnant. This is my sister's son. They always got deep eyes. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. You all are so welcome. You are so welcome. So welcome. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. I love it. Sagittarius rising. I love this. All right. Sagittarius risings. So here is your mantra, Sagittarius rising. Love is an adventure. You must say yes to the unknown. Love is an adventure. I know oftentimes we don't want to think about love as being an adventure, but it truly is. Love is an adventure. Say yes to the unknown. And so this is going to be for Sagittarius rising, especially those Sagittarius risings that are single out there. Love is an adventure. Say yes. You know, say yes. Find more ways to say yes, to connect. Yes, to engage. Yes, there you go, Mr. Dante. Flowetry. All you got to do is say yes. Absolutely. One of the best songs about saying yes. Now, for your spiritual counsel, Sagittarius rising, this weekend, spontaneity, your spontaneity is going to lead to love. You being spontaneous is going to lead to love. You may get this insight that says, you know what? You know your favorite show that you want to go visit. That movie you want to watch. Go watch the movie. And you say, you know what? I'm going to go to the movies this weekend. And you get dressed and you go to the movies. And all of a sudden, you at the counter because you want to get a little snacky snack before you go in there and watch the movie. And all of a sudden, you look across the room, you see somebody looking at you looking at them. That person realized you by yourself. They smile at you smile at them. Next thing you know, the movie is over. You're walking out. The person is next to you, and the person says, wow, that was a great movie. And next thing you know, you two exchange numbers. You never know. Or you're on the elevator, you're leaving work. That person that works in your building that always speaks and says hi says, hey, you want to go to the coffee shop across the street and get a latte real quick and let's have a chit chat. These things that you're saying yes to. Of course, be safe in these cosmic streets, right? And these physical streets. But these things that you're saying yes to can lead to love, you know? And being open, say yes to the invites and embrace the unexpected. Could be something unexpected. Just like I'm telling you all to come to poetry night, that we're going to have open mic. Say yes. Say yes to it. You never know. Say yes. Say yes to it. And join us there. Join us there. So, Sagittarius, say yes to the unexpected. Let's talk about your heartbeat moment. Go somewhere new. This is what I was just talking about. It can be a different cafe. You know, love may be waiting there for you. You never know. I have met some people in, you know, some of these unexpected places, and doing things that I've said yes to, from maybe going to the Galleria, going to Target, or, just going, to look at something that I'm interested in, and just really meeting love. Yeah. Mhm. I'm plotting on it. You plotting on it. I love it. I love it. Say yes. So absolutely say yes. Mhm. Mhm. So, your sparkly sweetness, Sagittarius rising, is you want to indulge in the senses, like maybe wearing something that has a little vanilla in it, some saffron, or something that has a citrus fragrance, because these oils are going to enhance attraction. These scents, especially that vanilla, or get you some Egyptian musk, that oil, and, wear that scent, and it's going to do more for you than it is for attracting, but it's going to help you to lift your frequency and vibration. One of the ways to get to heaven, as we say in the spiritual world, is through the senses. And so, really, literally, through the vibration of essential oils and perfumes, you can literally get to heaven. I know here in the Western world, we use scents because we think they smell good, but there is a spiritual and a healing and a transformative component to essential oils. And so, places like scents from the Middle East and other countries, when they begin to come together, in Egypt, of course, Nefertun, he was over all of the perfumes and the oils and the smells and these scents. They were used for healings. They were used for raising your frequency and vibration. It was used to help you connect with your higher self, used to help you connect with source. It was a way for you to get to heaven, to instantly raise your vibration. So get you some saffron, get you some vanilla, get you some Egyptian musk or some citrine, and begin to use them to enhance your attraction, to connect with yourself and to connect with others. Y'all having a great conversation. Listen, I love it. I love it. And don't forget to put some of that fragrance on the back of your neck, right there on the back of your neck, like right there in the back of your neck. And so every time you walk, you'll get a chance to smell and take in the aroma of the senses, as well as leave a trail of your soufflage, your aura, which scents have an aura, just like you have an aura, your scent has an aura, and it will, you know, just linger there. Okay. Okay, to the lab I go as soon as I get off in the AM. Yes, yes, yes. Work with that vanilla. Work with that vanilla and that musk. So powerful. So there you go, Sagittarius risings there. Let's go to Capricorn rising. Where are my Capricorn risings at? In the building. You're so welcome, Healing Pools of Love. You're so welcome. Where is Capricorn risings at? Let's talk about your mantra, Capricorn rising. Love stands the test of time, so build it wisely. Yeah, it's going to be so true for the Capricorn risings. Love will stand the test of time, so you have to build it wisely. That is going to be your mantra for this weekend. Let's talk about, if I can give you some spiritual counsel this week. Stability and commitment are key. Stability and commitment are key. Are key. That's key. Reflect on what truly aligns with your heart. So important, Capricorn rising. Stability and commitment is key. And sometimes that may not always look like we want it to look. But that's key because love will stand the test of time. And it's a building process. It's a growing process. So reflect on what truly aligns with your heart, Capricorn. It's going to be so important that you tap into that. And I know it's something you've been feeling lately and uh, expressing lately, and sort of it's been calling you lately. Your heartbeat moment here. Your heartbeat moment right here, Capricorn rising, is have a deep, intentional, it's going to be so key, conversation about the future with someone who's very close and special in your life. Have that conversation. It's important for you, Capricorn. It's going to open you up to so much love and so much abundance that you have a deep and intentional conversation about the future with that person in your life, that special person in your life. This doesn't have to be someone you love. It can be. It should be, I should say, but not limited to. It could be a close friend. It can be a sibling, a soul family member, someone that you cherish and that's close to your heart. Have that conversation. Make it deep. Make it real deep. Don't stay on the surface. Intentional to speak about the future, how you see yourself, how you see your life, and even how that person connects with you, or you would love for them to connect with you in your life, and share that conversation with them. hmm hmm It's powerful. It's powerful, Capricorn rising. I want to give you your sparkle sweetness. And this one is going to take me to another crystal, which I haven't worked with this crystal in a while. So this is a great reminder for myself as well. Is to carry a small crystal, a garnet, the red garnet crystal. And this crystal is excellent, not just for grounding yourself in your heart with love, with self love. This is how you ground yourself with self love. And the garnet crystal helps facilitate that in a very, very big way. But it's also excellent for helping you attract lasting love. The garnet crystal will help you to attract lasting love. And this process of working with you through entrainment, because you're going to know when you feel that deep connection with the people in your life. If there was someone or some situation you were questioning or something about how you truly feel, and if this is something lasting for you, that vibration is going to help you to get clarity in the moment, because it's going to ground and attract lasting love. It's going to help stabilize your energy enough that you can commit to what you say you love, be that a person, place, or even thing, Yeah. hmm So, there you go. There you go. hmm There you go. Powerful, powerful Capricorn rising. Let's go to Aquarius rising. Where is the Aquarius rising at? Yeah, where is the Aquarius risings at? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll give the crystal website in a moment. Matter of fact, I'll put the link in the room. Thank you for that, Mega Miss Little. Thank you for that. Aquarius rising. So, Aquarius rising, here is your mantra for this weekend for you to take away. Love is freedom. When you embrace it fully, it flows effortlessly and you are free. Because if you talk to any Aquarius rising, they want to be free. Well, love is freedom. When you truly, truly love yourself and you can embrace love in the things in your life and the people in your life, it flows effortlessly. There is no resistance to your freedom and there is no resistance to the love. There is no resistance. It will flow freely. You will be able to feel it. You'll be able to connect with it. You'll be able to connect with it. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. So, let me give you your spiritual counsel for I'm going to give you your spiritual counsel for Aquarius rising. Think of it this way. A non-traditional love connection may surprise you. Just stay open. Just stay open. It might not be that traditional love in the sense, meaning maybe you live here and your partner lives somewhere else, or maybe, you go to work, they stay at home. It could be all kinds of things, but just recognize that a non-traditional love connection may surprise you. Maybe a person from a different background, a different culture, a different school of thought of you, someone who maybe is not interested in the same things that you're interested in. It could be all kinds of nuances there that is considered to be non-traditional love connection. It may surprise you, but stay open. Stay open to love, pure love, authentic love. Just stay open to that. That is your spiritual counsel for you today. All right. So here is the other one, your heartbeat moment for Aquarius rising. Do something unconventional with the loved one. Break the routine. Do something different. If you're always sitting at home and you don't really do anything, plan something. So maybe you do a staycation and maybe not going on a full vacation out the country or traveling around, but maybe somewhere in your city and somewhere that is romantic where you two can go and spend time alone. It's different. It's something unconventional, something maybe you haven't done before. Maybe take a cooking class together or paint and sip together, something different. Maybe go to a sports event, something you haven't done together. Maybe there's a concert or something you can do, something different. Maybe have a date night in a different kind of way. Do something unconventional with a loved one. And it can even be a child. Maybe do something special with your child that you all haven't done. It could be with your mother, your father, your close friend, just someone you love, to break the routine. But of course, we're talking about love and intimacy. So that's where the main focus is going to be. But depending on where you are in your relationships, Aquarius rising, these are some of the things to think about with the people in your life that you love and you're connected to in that way. It's also going to open you up for more love to come in your life at that time. The more that you spread with the people that you love, the more freedom you're going to see and realize how this can flow for you in an effortless way, and you will attract more of that love towards you. Mhm. So now let's talk about the sparkly sweetness for Aquarius rising. Listen to a love song that reminds you of joy. You want to listen to a love song that really just reminds you of joy. When you hear this song, it just brings pure joy to your heart. You want to make you a playlist, Aquarius Rising, and you want to listen to these vibrations that just bring you joy and remind you of joy. And this is also going to help you raise your frequency and open you up to expressing more joy and more love. Yeah, Aquarius Rising. Let's go to Pisces risings. Where is my Pisces risings at? Pisces risings. Where are you at? Where are you at? Yeah, joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Hey, down in my heart. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's see. Let's see. Mhm. Mhm. Where is any Pisces risings in the building? All right. So we're going to go to Pisces risings. There you go, Jolie. Jolie, Pisces rising. All right. So here is your mantra for Pisces risings, and that is love is poetry. Ah, what a perfect way. You can't make this up. Love is poetry. Surrender to its magic. Love is truly poetry, Pisces rising. I'm going to give you your spiritual counsel. I want you to think about that, though. I want you to take that in. Love is poetry. Surrender to its magic. Your spiritual counsel for this weekend is consultation is a dreamy, serendipity moment could unfold this weekend. Trust in divine timing. You know, when things are just happening, when you're in that flow, and really when you're in love, in that self love of yourself, love is poetry. And that is the magic. And this dreamy moment that you've been dreaming of, Pisces rising, with your loved one, that special person, sort of how it all unfold and come together, the serendipity, the mystery, the magic. This can unfold for you this weekend. You have to trust in divine timing because it's on its way, it's coming. And if not this weekend, it will start to unfold over the next couple of months. So, your heartbeat moment is to write down your love dream. I'm talking about that dream of love in your heart. If you could say how you're going to meet that special person in your life, and what does that feel like to you? What does that um, look like for you energetically? Write that down. Write down your love dream, Pisces risings. And as Pisces, you know, your energy is so powerful in the dream state. You want to read it each night before you go to bed. And then you want to place it underneath your pillow, inside your pillowcase, and sleep with it. Sleep with it. And you want to do that for 7 days. You want to do that for 7 days, Pisces. And then afterwards, you want to screenshot it and take a picture of it. Keep it on your phone, on your device. Take the letter and put it somewhere sacred for yourself to revisit it from time to time. And from time to time, when you're inspired, when you're moved, I want you to read that dream letter that you wrote about your perfect love, your perfect dream, however you see that. And I guarantee you, you will start to see pieces of the dream. They will start to unfold in your life like serendipity, one thing after another. It will start to unfold itself in divine timing. Yeah. Yeah, Pisces rising. I'm going to give you your sparkly sweetness, and that is meditate with the pink candle. That color of pink is going to be bringing in that love vibration. It's also that color pink is also bringing in healing vibration, because even with you Pisces, when it comes to this area of love, it's a lot of healing work that needs to be done on for Pisces risings at this time. And because you are so sensitive and so intuitive and so spiritual and so giving of your heart, because this is the true essence of Pisces in its higher vibration. It is about the unity of people coming together, and sometimes sacrificing their own love. Pisces risings, your own love for others, and really taking this and being able to not only heal yourself from it, but transform yourself. And working with this pink candle, what it's going to help you do, and just kind of meditating on it. You can look at the flame and, sort of close your eyes. You may want to put your hand over your heart and feel your heartbeat, and then taking in the glow from this pink candle. And you're going to let that glow attract love your way, because that's what you want to bring. You want to bring that love into your life. And that love is going to speak to the abundance. It's going to speak to the flow. It's going to speak to your elevation. It's going to speak to your healing, especially when it comes to the theme and these things around love. It is your poetry, Pisces risings. So embrace it, and let that glow attract love and have it bring it your way in a real and authentic way. And the only thing that is required of you, Pisces rising, is that you show up in your authentic self, to be open to receive. Yeah, yeah. So that is the 12 rising signs for our weekend of love reading. And no matter when you come across this live, I want you to take that in, because love is here for us all the time. Love is more than romance, even though that's an important part of love. Love is so much more than romance. Love itself, it's the essence of life. You understand? So, here's a couple of takeaways that I want you all to take away from tonight's show. What was your favorite part of the reading? I want you to leave this in the comment section after the share here. What was your favorite part of the reading? And also let me know what your rising sign is and how you felt this reading connected with you, or where you felt connected with you, and what was the favorite part of it. And if you've made it this far in the video, in the share, I want you to drop a double heart in the comment section next to your comment as well. And then also, before we get ready to continue on, I want to invite you all to my next event. So if you love this, I want you to join me for some more magic soon, because there will be more magic that will be coming. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing a live poetry, a mic. We're going to be doing poetry. Isn't that crazy? We ended on poetry. We're going to be doing poetry, and we're going to be doing Mojo, Magick, and open mic. And I'm going to be doing that on Needle, the Needle in app. And here is the link to the Needle app. And you don't have to download, you don't have to do anything. You just have to follow that URL. It's going to lead you in real life to my personal page. And once you get to that personal page, you will see get alerts. And if you put your phone number in, what it's going to do is notify you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern time, when everything kicks off. There will be prizes. I'm going to give away a couple of prizes. I'm not going to say what they are. Hint, hint. Maybe a little bit of liquid magic, maybe some soul magic. It may be a little, some little goodies to give away, some goodies. there. We're also going to do a little bit of training, activating our superpowers as well, and tapping into our multisensory abilities. But all you have to do is go to the link, and I'm going to provide the link to Needle. Click that link. And for those of you who are on my email list, you will get an email list as well, but you'll be able to download it, whether you have Android or whether you have an iOS device or whether you're actually listening on your computer. And you don't have to download anything. You can actually listen, you can actually read the transcriptions, and you can hear everything that is going on. And then as we continue with the show, I will be guiding you to let you know how we're going to be doing the open mic. So if you a poet, you got some bars you want to spit, or you no, well, we don't say spit no more. You got some bars you want to share, or you want to sing a couple of songs and you want to come on and you want to share that. That's what it's for. These are some of the funnest shows I've ever done. How I even got started online was in a poetry room because I absolutely love poetry, even though I must say I'm not a poet myself, but I love poetry. It's how I got started, of even what was my inspiration for coming online. And so I used to do these shows back in the day. We would call them Mojo Magic. We would do them. We would have open mic. We would have poetry, live poetry, and some of the more famous poets in the world would come through. And I'm expecting nothing less of that as well as we all get together. So come, whether you've ever done poetry or never done poetry, I want you to come through. We're going to have a good time. We're going to get into some exploratory magic and just have a good time. You don't want to miss it. You want to go to the URL link with the Needle app. And once you get there, you're going to sign up for the alerts. And if you want to sign up for the alerts, that's so simple. You're just going to put your phone number in. And once I go live, all you have to do is click the microphone in the very top, and you will be able to hear. That is going to be where you hear everything, where everything is coming through. You'll see everything that's happening in the chat room. And then if you want to call in live, because it will be a live call in show, you will be able to call in live when that time comes, or even come and participate in chat. Now, get there early, because I'm telling you, the chat room fills up quickly. And once it fills up, then you may not be able to come get into the chat room. And we kind of had this happen, but I wasn't quite sure what was happening. So I didn't know. I'm really new to the platform, but it's an amazing platform. It is not new, but it's very innovative and it's doing things. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. And when you find that gem, when you find something that's just so good and so in alignment for you, you really are excited about it. And that's the excitement you all are hearing from me when it comes to Needle. Um, there's something else I want to tell you. If you've already downloaded the Needle app and you have been on the Needle app, I need you to do two things. Make sure you go back to the store that you downloaded it, whether it's the Google store or whether it's the iTunes store, because there is an updated version of the app. There was some things that needed to be tweaked, and I have spoken with the founder of Needle. He is an incredible genius, spiritual, powerful brother, and he has had his team at work, and they have made sure to upgrade the app. So definitely you want to go in there and get the updated version first, because that's how it's going to ensure that everything is running and working smoothly when we come in. So I want you all to definitely do that. I'm going to leave it in the show notes for those of you who are interested. And I want to say thank you to everyone for stopping by tonight. Please make sure to like and subscribe. I want to say thank you to everyone in the Soul family for your super chat donations, spending Valentine's Day with me and us spending it together. I love you all so much. This has been a joy. I was up, well, I was up all night, but I was up all night hanging out with Brittany. She does her room over on Clubhouse, and she opened up her room last night and just had an amazing time. We laughed and had a great time. If you all know who Brittany Vise is, you definitely want to check out her room that she does, Cosmic Conversations. And definitely you can follow her, Brittany Vibes. She's Brittany Vibes everywhere. But it was so beautiful. It was, I don't even know what time we finished, but the whole time I was there, I was working on this while we were all in the room and just having great conversation. Because isn't that what it's about? Isn't that what it's about? It's about getting together with people, meaningful people, and connections, and being your authentic self unapologetically, learning. Bridget B was in the room dropping some gems. Scotty was there. I mean, the whole crew, Journey, everybody was there. Griffin and Erica was there. Who at Priestess? Erica was there. I'm forgetting some people who were there. Cheney was there, or uh, 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 I don't want to say her name wrong, but she knows she was there. There was so many people there, and we just was just chilling. And while we were chilling, I was doing my little research and channeling and getting the show together for tonight. And so I want to tell you guys that. And if you missed it, your girl right here went live on Facebook. Can we get a shout out for that? Honey was there. There you go. Thank you, Priestess Erica. Honey was there. Went live on Facebook. I went live on Facebook and I was blessed with Zanaya coming up on stage with me. I was blessed with Sheila came up. We had a beautiful conversation. Gotti came up, dropped some gems. Just amazing. I went live on Facebook. I guess it's still there. I have to go back over there and take a look. But you want to make sure you're following me on all of your socials. And let me take that back because I don't really believe in that word follow. You want to make sure you're connecting with me on all social because I'm kind of feeling the spaces, kind of going live, a little place here, a little place there, a little place there. You understand? So you want to connect with me, whether that's following. All of my social details are listed down in the show notes here, for Facebook, for Instagram, for both my Instagrams are there, as well as, of course, YouTube, that's there. But definitely you want to connect, because I love for us to get together and have more of these connections, these conversations, and have fun together. So I say all of that to say, make sure, a couple of things I want you all to do for me. If you are interested, please, 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 definitely go and put in your information for the Needle app. Because by putting that information in for the Needle app and signing up for the alerts, you will know when I go live. The other thing I want to tell you is the website where you can go get some good crystals that I can think of right now is called Gem Select. If you go to Gem Select and you put in Ms.Blue or you put in the remix, it's going to open up a portal, and any crystal that you choose on their site, you will get a discount. I opted not to take any kind of kickback for myself, so I get absolutely zero if you purchase a crystal from Gem Select SELECT.com. But they are an amazing site and one of the first sites that reached out to sponsor me. So I am forever grateful for Gem Select. I am forever grateful. If you put in Ms.Blue and you put in the remix and you go to Gem Select, you will get a discount. They got lots of information there. They are located in Thailand. All of their gemstones are 100% guaranteed. They are hand selected. What I love about Gem Select is when you go to Gem Select and you get a crystal, you are actually getting the crystal you selected. You are not getting something that someone else randomly picks for you. You're getting the crystal. And yes, I'm still there. And I'm going to put this information there for those of you who asked. I think I put the right thing in. If you put that in there, when you put my name up there, it says Ms.Blue, the Remix Crystal Healing page. And you will even see some of my favorite crystals on that page. But once you go into that portal on Gem Select and you select a crystal, you will get a discount. It's automatically there. If you have any questions, and you reach out to Gem Select, you can let them know that Ms.Blue sent you, and they will make sure that you're getting your discount of what you have. But the thing that I want to tell you, whatever crystal you see on the site is what you get. You are picking your own personal, authentic crystal. They are mined and sourced responsibly, and they are authentic crystals. Now, I will tell you, you can find crystals on this site that go from $3 to some that cost almost up to $30,000 because everyone shops here, from the everyday person who loves crystals, from those who are like at the Jake the Jeweler level. Don't forget to leave a comment as well for your crystal where you have. And yeah, and let them know Ms.Blue sent you. So definitely. They just had an earthquake. Oh no, they were on my list of predictions in 2025. I have to send so much love out to them as well too. I didn't know that. Sending so much love. Yeah, sending so much love. Wow. Aries, where are you at? Yeah. And let me know where you all are checking in from. So, listen, that is going to do it for me. I wanted to come on and give us this love galore weekend that we are having here, and for all of us to connect ourselves. And I want to say thank you to everyone for this love galore weekend that we are kicking off here. The energy is powerful. Remember, I want you to do some takeaways for me. If you haven't liked and subscribed, definitely do that. But I want to know, what is your favorite part of the reading? Let me know also what your rising sign is. Drop a heart in the comment section afterwards. If you're still listening towards the end, definitely put a heart next to that comment. And what is your favorite takeaway? And be sure to join me if you enjoyed this and you love it and you love the vibes that the Soul Family, all of the superstars bring, then stay connected so you can join me for some more magic that's going to be coming soon. And so may your weekend be filled with love galore and cosmic blessings. Until next time, Soul Family. Until next time. Peace and love. I am sending you so much love. Ashe to the ancestors. Peace and love, Soul Family. Peace and love. Ciao.